Des, I know you got a taste of the AllStar experience last weekend. What would it mean if you get the full experience this year?
I mean, I think it'd be cool. I'm not even thinking about that. I mean, just winning games and let the rest of it take care of itself.
Michael, then Drew.
Des, you've been one of the top fourth quarter scorers in the game this season. Just for you personally, we know how teams key in on John Moran and how much he scores in the fourth quarter. But has that been an emphasis for you to become sort of another closer to kind of help balance things out a little bit?
I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily. I mean, I play a lot of minutes in the fourth quarter. Teams tend to foul, and I'll get shots at the free throw line and stuff like that. So, I'm just playing my game and being aggressive for however long I'm out there on the floor.
That lineup of Tyus, you, Santi, Jake, and Brandon has been really good so far this year, and you've used it in a lot of these games. What is to like? What makes you guys when you're out there together, play so well?
Running, free flowing. A lot of ball handlers, a lot of ball movement. I think those guys really take pride in coming in and bringing energy to the game. When you come off the bench, it's a little bit different. You kind of know your minutes and know how long you're going to play. And, when you get in there, you want to make an impact on the game. And, Tyus, obviously, the best backup point guard in the league. And BC brings it every night with a lot of energy. Jake, he's not your normal rookie. Come in, make shots, willing to move the ball. So, I love that second unit. And, let's keep it rolling.
That's a great effort from you tonight, but how much fun is it for you to see the rest of the reserves and then the supporting cast hitting the threes? It's Roddy or Laravia one night. Dylan's gotten a great start to the season. Jitty, obviously. Just it seems like every night there's 3 or 4 guys who are on. That's got to be big for the confidence each and every game.
Weapons. I mean, we're going to need everybody, throughout this season. Hopefully we get to the playoffs. If we make a run in the playoffs, we're going to need, to rely on our depth. And, I think our young guys have been great, and DB's been great. Everybody, making shots, being unselfish with the ball, and, we're seeing the results.
Des, we saw you as you were walking off the court after the game give your jersey to somebody. Was that just a random fan, or was it somebody you knew? Or
That's actually one of my old high school coaches. So it was a funny story. He started coaching me in the third grade. They were only 18 years old at the time that they got the job at Crestdale, the little elementary school that I went to. And then when I was in 8th grade, they ended up getting the high school job at this private school. And I was debating going back to the public school just, for more recognition and stuff. And, they ended up getting the job there. And, rest is history.
Which coach was it?
Assistant coach named John Blevins.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
With you now, you just talking about playing, with the second unit. Steven Adams, when he got hurt, that's kind of when the Wizards went on their run a little bit. What's the difference, when you're playing with Steven Adams and when he's, off the floor?
I think he really, does a great job of holding down the boards. He's one of the best rebounders in the league and has been for a long time. And, with Jaren out, we're missing a little bit of size. So, guards really have to get in there and do the dirty work. But, I think we're good in the half court. But, if we don't finish possessions and the ball goes to the net, we don't get a chance to get out and run, which is, our best offense, get out and transition. So, I think that Steve-O really, helps in that area for sure.
On Steven, were you surprised that he came back in the game given the ankle?
Yeah, I didn't even know what happened. We come out in the second half, and he wasn't out there, and I was like, what's going on? And I didn't know if he was in foul trouble or, what had happened. And then, he came back, crowd gets into it a little bit. And, give him props, though. He's a tough-ass dude. He's rolling his ankles all the time and come back in the games.
How strong is he, even on one
he's
good
he's the
ankle?
strongest player in the league. I don't even think it's a question. I'm glad he's on my team.
Des, you guys got up there, double-digit lead at one point, and then they make their run. The game gets close, and you guys are able to close the game. We know the NBA is a game of runs, but how hard is it to take that punch and give a counter punch to keep the game winning?
Yeah, I mean, I think that a younger Grizzlies team might have found a way to lose that game. Not being able to close it. We're obviously young, but a lot of our guys that were on the floor towards the end of the game have played together before and have experience. So we were able to kind of weather the storm and finish out the game on a high note. Stay calm, stay poised, get back to what we do, and trust the process.
Thanks, Des.
Appreciate it.